poder means to be able to or can. So, you do the same thing when you want to change this verb. So to be able to say I can, you can, that you would normally do with the verb that ends in ER. You take off the ER, you find the pronoun that you want to use, let's say yo in this example, and then you add the correct ending. But there's one more step that you have to take with this verb poder. If you are using any pronoun besides nosotros and vosotros, you also change the middle of the word. The O in poder, this O right here, changes to a UE. So instead of being yo puedo, it's yo puedo, I can. Again, the yo and the O ending are still the same as any other ER verb. However, because it is this special kind of stem changing verb, the O in the middle of poder changes to a UE in every form, as you can see here, 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 and down here, except for nosotros and vosotros, it still stays in O. Now, this might sound pretty complicated at first, but we're going to do a lot of practice with it over the next few days. So to say I can in Spanish, it's yo puedo. To say you can, it's tú puedes. So you still add the ES ending, and you change the O to a UE in the middle of the word. To talk about he, she, or you formal, you still add an E to the end of the verb, and you change the O to a UE. So to say he can, it's él puede, she can, ella puede. When we're talking about the nosotros form of the verb, the O stays the same, and you keep adding the regular nosotros ending. So it'll be podemos. For vosotros, the ending is podais. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, the ending of the verb ends with an EN still, and the O changes to a UE. So to say he can, it's él puede. That's okay. To say she can, it's ella puede. You all can is ustedes pueden, or vosotros pueden. And to say we can, it's nosotros podemos. Okay, now this idea of a letter in the verb, in the middle of it changing, is called a stem change, and it happens in a lot of verbs in Spanish. Another verb that we know that uses the same pattern is the verb jugar, which means to play. To say I play in Spanish, it's yo juego, juego. So you see that the U in jugar changes to a UE in the middle. You take off the AR ending because the O ending goes with yo, and it becomes yo juego. The reason why this happens is so it retains its normal sound. If you would just take this regular jugar verb, take off the AR and add an O, it would be jugo, which means juice. So we don't want to say that. It's yo juego as I play. Alright, to say you play, it's tú juegas. So juegas is you play. El, ella, usted. See if you can figure it out this time. This is still going to be the same beginning, J-U-E-G, and then you add the el, ella, usted ending for a regular AR verb, which would be an A. And it becomes juega. The nosotros form, remember, it does not change to a UE. It's just J-U-G-A-M-O-S. Jugamos, vosotros jugáis. And then, again, this is the ellos, ellas, ustedes form. So you need to change the U to a UE, and it is juegan. They play. These are just two verbs that use this, and we're going to look at some more examples tomorrow. If you feel confused about this, don't worry. Just make sure you at least have copied down the example of poder and what all of the different conjugations of it mean for class tomorrow. Also, bring any questions that you have about this, and we'll be able to clear it all up. Hope you have a great evening. Adios, chicos.